Hi everybody, I'm Teddy D, and this is what I bring to the table. And what I bring to the table today is a game of my own creation known as Duels. We're going to go over the materials and how to play. Alright folks, let's go over our materials. First thing you're going to need is your Duelist card, which has all your pertinent information, like your HP, which is your hit points. You get 5. Once this goes to 0, that means, well, you die. Pretty easy to understand. Here's the Duelist part. The Duelist is you. Notice I put my name. I know it's not very legible, but that is me. Trust me. Then there's the most important part of the card, which is your weapon. The weapon is whatever your crazy mind can think of, but make sure you keep it dumb, because that's the fun of the game. It is called Dumb Duels, as you know. My favorite weapon is an oil painting of Ray Liotta, because hell, that's my craziness, and it's fun to think of fun, crazy ways to hurt people with a non-weapon. So now we got our Duelist card. To make edits on the Duelist card, we use a pencil, or a pen, or a marker, or hell, use a quill. Do you, boo. Do you. Now, Dumb Duels runs on the hot system, which means you get a quarter. And it's heads or tails. I know. Hot, heads or tails. Genius. Pure genius here. So now that we have our materials, we're ready to play. All right, let's roll into the game, shall we? My opponent is going to be my imaginary friend, Joe Blow. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you. Or not see you, because you're imaginary. Anyway, so I've got my card. We're going to pretend he has his card, and we're going to start the fight. Before we start the fight, of course, we have to decide what side we're going to be. So since Joe Blow is imaginary, and he can't debate me, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to decide my side is heads. I just like heads. So I'm going to flip my coin. Well, first, let me decide my attack. So I'm going to take my painting of Ray Liotta, show it to him, and it's going to be so magnificent that Joe Blow is going to suffer an aneurysm. You want to be as creative as you can with the attacks, because that's what makes it fun. So I flip my coin. Oh, it landed on heads. So since it landed on heads, and that is my side, that means that is a successful attack. And since I made a successful attack, I do 1 point of damage to Joe Blow. But that's not all. Because I made a successful attack, I get to flip again. Ah, haha! I got heads again. That means that's a critical blow. A critical blow means I do 2 points of damage to Joe Blow. But we're not done yet. Because I got 2 successful flips, I'm going to flip 1 more time. Oh, I got heads a 3rd time. That means I've struck Joe Blow a fatal blow, and now he is dead. So what happened was I showed him my painting of oil, my oil painting of Ray Liotta. Excuse me, that's a lot of L's. And his head exploded because it's such a magnificent painting. Now, let's just pretend that I flipped the coin and I landed on tails. Since tails is not my designated side, that means I miss. So since I missed, that means Joe Blow can take his turn and flip the coin. And if he gets tails, which is his side, he has struck me. And we just keep going back and forth until one of us lands a fatal blow or one of us is reduced to 0 HP. That is the game. So now, since you watched this tutorial, you are an expert on Dumb Duels. Lucky you. And you can find this game and purchase it for the low, low price of free. That's right. Fun game. You can just have it, because I'm just a generous soul like that. So please stay tuned for the next episode where I will be playing Dumb Duels with a few of my friends, and you get to watch us have fun, and you can have fun with us with your own copy of the game that you've downloaded from my social media, which I will put down in the blobbity-blue below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you, and you can see what I bring to the table.